Hello, Leo, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. Today's reading is going to be from April 5th until the 11th. It's a bonus reading because we do have the total solar eclipse coming into play on April 8th, and this is a pretty dynamic, eclipse that's happening, and it's going to really create a lot of energy. So we'll get to that more once we get into the reading, but we've also got this Mercury retrograde that's happening from April 1st to the 25th, so it changes things up a little bit. So let's get into your energies and find out what's happening. Please remember that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you find it doesn't resonate with you, that is okay. Just check out your Venus, Moon, or rising sign. So before we start, let's cleanse the space. Excellent. So we're going to start with your moon energies, and we're going to find out what's going on with this beautiful total solar eclipse that's coming into play on April 8th. This is for you, Leo. Let's find out what's going on during this time. So really, you're going to start feeling the effects of it all from about the 5th, and some after effects into the 11th of April. So let's see if there's anything else. See if there's one more that we can get. Ooh, that was interesting. Okay, they just want to give you the one. And there could be a big reason why you're getting a lot of this meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So, a lot of what we're saying here with this Mercury retrograde that's already in play from April 1st to the 25th is really about a time to rethink, reevaluate, revise, reassess things. It's time to really take a step back and really start planning out the things that you want to do. It's really putting a lot of thought into things before taking action. Now, once Mercury, the planet of communications, goes direct on the 25th of April, it's going to open those doors for us to start moving forward. So because Mercury is the planet of communications, when it goes into retrograde, it kind of puts things, out of sync, especially communications. So technology and any ways that you communicate can sometimes really get, confusing, or miscommunications, snags in our schedules. These are all things that take place during that retrograde. So right now, what the moon energy is saying is it's time to really meditate, contemplate, and, put your thoughts together. But let's really evaluate everything before we take that action. So now let's get into your energies, Leo. Let's find out what the energies are for you surrounding this week of April 5th to the 11th. Spirit, angels, and guides, what else would you like to share with the beautiful sign Leo? Okay, you've got a lot. All right, so here we go. We're going to start with the first card that came up, and that was number 46, the Thinking Man. So with this meditate and contemplate, it does go hand in hand with really giving a lot of thought to things before we take action. 46 is in numerology, comes to a 10, which is a completed cycle, and then of course turns into a 1 in numerology, so the setting, new beginnings. But none of that's going to come into play until you really bring clarity and communications to the table here. As you can see, again, this is the Thinking Man, no gender in any of these cards. But you're really looking for clarity. You're really looking for information. You're looking for deeper understanding before you move forward. You could be planning a strategy. You could be thinking about all the things that you'd like to bring into fruition, so all of your intentions, but you're doing it in a very, a very thought out method. Because again, when communications seem to be sort of confusing, it's really, it's time to really assess everything before taking the action. So that's really what you're doing here. Now, along with that energy, you also got number 8, indecision. It looks like there's 2 paths in which you can go, and you're really struggling with which path do I take. Of course, number 8 is a very transformational number as well. 8s are all about mastery, so and they're also about transformation as well. Now, April 8th is when we have that total solar eclipse. So this indecision could be, in and around the time that we are having that solar eclipse. So it is really important for you to really get all that clarity, because once you get all that information that you need, you're not going to feel so indecisive. You're going to really kind of know what direction you want to go. And you got some very interesting cards along with all of this, and I'm going to show you why this is so interesting. You got number 28, victory. Victory is all about success. It's all about accomplishment. It's about achievement. It's about really feeling, what you are trying to put into fruition, or what you are trying to create, your intentions, is really all starting to come into play for you. Now look at number 28. In numerology, that brings us down to a 10, and then we further break it down into a 1. So the ending and completion of a cycle and the beginning of something new. And along with the thinking man, we've got number 10, which is also, or number 46, which is also number 10. Bring it down, it's also a 1. So there is some completed cycles coming into play for you here, and then the opening of the doors to new decisions. Now, I really believe that April 8th, this total solar eclipse is going to have a huge impact on you. We look at this indecision, number 8, and then you got number 53. 53 in numerology comes down to an 8. So very interesting. 1s and 8s here, 10s and 8s. Magician and the mirror. This is about, infinite possibilities. You have a very magical power about you at this time. You are really communicating and journalizing what your intentions are as we move through this period, through April. And, it's really important that you really capitalize on this magical power that you have at this time, because you are in this creation mode where you are ready to set forth on a new path. And even though it might be you might be indecisive on which path to go, both paths are about transformation, and both paths have light in them. So it's not like you can make a wrong decision. It's just, what decision do you make that's going to be best suited for you? So you might be at a crossroads where you're being offered something that you have 2 outcomes with, and you have to decide on which outcome you would like to proceed with. Again, you've got a lot of thought processes happening in here. And remember, it's really important for you to take the time out right now to meditate and contemplate before you do a call to action. We want to wait until Mercury goes direct after the 25th of April before we start really implementing too much action. We want to make sure that everything is in the clear. But you are definitely thinking about your intentions. You're writing out what your intentions are. You're speaking to the universe, your angels, and you're putting out into the universe all of the things that you would like in your life, all the things that you would like to bring to light. And that's a very powerful energy. So you've got a lot going on, Leo. There's an incredible amount going on right now. So with this solar eclipse, of course, we have the moon and the sun kind of, overlapping each other here. And so we've got the darkness of the moon, and then we've got the light of the sun. So we're going to use the Work Your Light Oracle, and we're going to find out what the message is for you, Leo, as we move through the 5th of April to the 11th of April. Okay, so you got 2. So let's start with this first one. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So on the spiritual realm, it's saying that you're never alone. You're not alone. That you've always got your spiritual team, your spiritual tribe, soul tribe of ancestors, of your angels, always watching over you to really help guide you, to, help you make the right decisions down the path that you need to go. Everything in divine timing, they're going to help you and guide you in that way. But the keepers of the earth can also be people in your life that are your support system here on the earthly plane. So whether that is colleagues, friends, family members, somebody that you're in a platonic relationship with, or somebody that you're in a love relationship with, it's really that sense of knowing that you are not alone. And then you got play. So it is time, during this time, it's time to have some fun. It's time to celebrate. With all of this meditation and contemplation going on, and planning our strategies, and really taking time out to make sure that we're staying on top of our health and our diet, and making sure that we're getting out in nature and enjoying, as the weather gets better, we're starting to enjoy the sunlight. Add some play into your life. It's time to have some fun. You don't always have to be, trying to manifest the things that you want. Sometimes you need to take a break from all of that and really enjoy, your surroundings. Enjoy the people that, that circulate in your life. Enjoy community events and things that there's times for celebration. There could be birthdays and anniversaries and lots of things coming into play for you. And it's really that time to know you're not alone. Bring some play. Don't be so serious, and really have some fun. It's time to have a little bit of fun. And the sun brings that out in us too, because we are revitalized by the sun's energy. It really is that protective shield that really helps, illuminate us into forward movement. And the sun energy is what rules you, Leo. So really, this is beautiful, fantastic, inspirational energy. So now that we have your energies, let's get right into your tarot cards. Let's go a little bit deeper and find out what's going on with these energies. So we're going to start with the meditate and contemplate. This, of course, is for Leo from the 5th until the 11th. What would you like to share? Anything else you'd like to share? Any other messages? Beautiful. Okay, so you've got quite a few. This one they don't want to show us yet. So let's start with the first one. We've got the 7 of Wands. This is very much Leo energy. So it is a wand, so fiery. This is you standing your ground. This is about valor. This is about having determination, and you're not backing down from anything. You are standing your ground. You are taking time out to either heal, or you're taking some time out to really think about how you want to proceed forward. But you're taking the time to do that, and you're standing your ground with that. You're not rushing into anything. You are making sure that you have a solid foundation before you move forward, because there are new opportunities that are coming into play with this Ace of Wands. So you planted seeds, and those seeds are starting to grow. The hand of God here is coming out, and it's showing you this opportunity that's available to you. It's something where you will stand your ground on. It's something that is something that you are very determined to move forward, embark on. But you're going to take that time out right now to really think about, how you're going to progress through this period and onto this new path. The Ace of Wands is a beautiful message coming to you about a new opportunity that's on its way. And then you got the 0, the Fool. This is major arcana, the beginning of the Fool's journey. Look at all the yellow, the illumination of the sun behind this card. This shows you the brightness, the inspiration again to move forward. Now, it could be something that's an unexpected turn of events. Maybe there's a direction that you are being guided down that's completely different than what you thought you were going to do. And that could be why you're standing your ground as well. You're feeling very determined to maybe take a leap of faith and, really embark on something new that you weren't expecting to come into play. Again, it's really all about revitalized energy. It's feeling a sense of innocence, excitement, adventure, but ready to proceed forward and not really worried about what the outcome is going to be at this time, because you're really feeling very confident. This Fool is extremely confident and ready to embark on something new. So there's a new beginning coming into being with an opportunity that's going to offer itself. It's something you're going to really be determined and you're really going to stand your ground with, but you're not going to do anything until you take this time to really think and really start to increase your inner resources. So really trying to strengthen everything from within first before you start taking that action. So now I'm going to do these two separately. So let's get the Thinking Man and the Victory together, because those are both, like I said, in numerology, they are both number 10. So an ending of a cycle and then a beginning of a new cycle. So for the sign Leo, what would you like to share? Thank you so much. Well, there you go. You got the Victory again. This is a double victory. You got the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands, beautiful, beautiful energy. This is also Leo energy. You got the 7 of Wands. You got the 6 of Wands. You are going to celebrate something. There is a victory that's coming into play for you. You have really accomplished something. There's an achievement coming into play here for you as well. Now, that can be a celebration or, of course, an achievement. It can have to do with anything, and it will relate differently to each of you. But for some of you, it could be, again, it could be something to do with work, a new opportunity that's presenting itself. You're ending and closing the chapter of something, and then it's going to ready to embark on something new. Some of you, it could be a celebration to do with love. It could definitely be, something to do with, really to do with anything that you feel has been where you've been really putting a lot of your time and effort, and you've been waiting for the outcome, and now you're feeling that sense of accomplishment here. Beautiful energy. Along with it, you got the 9 of Wands. So you got a lot of Wands energy. And again, Leo, you are a fiery sign. Wands do represent fiery elements. Now, the 9 of Wands is about challenges. So as you can see with this 8 of Wands behind, there's all these messages and all these things that are kind of coming in. And it goes kind of hand in hand with the 7 of Wands. You're standing your ground, and you're very determined. And no matter what challenges ever seem to come in your way or down your path, you are able to ward them off. You have the strength and you have the capacity, the capabilities of really being able to fight the good fight. And with that comes that sense of victory. So even if you feel like there's been some challenges or you're going through some challenges at this time to really get that sense of completion, you are going to feel a sense of victory with that. And that could be what's leading up to this indecision, because we can be challenged when new opportunities present themselves. Sometimes we feel like we're going down a certain road and a certain path, and then something changes. And then all of a sudden we're redirected in a different direction. And sometimes that's the universe saying, you know what, it's time for some change. This is going to, in the long run, be something that is going to really bring you a lot more benefits, a lot more abundance. So sometimes these things happen. So let's find out with this 8, which is the indecision, and then the Magician and the Mirror. Let's find out. Spirit, angels, and guides for Leo. What would you like to share? What would you like to share with us for this indecision and Magician in the Mirror? Anything else? I'm going to go one more time because things were flipping and they didn't quite want to come out. So let's take those. Now, I don't normally take reversals, but I am going to for this one because it just came out reversed. This here upright, the 9 of Swords, is all about unnecessary worry, sleepless nights, really, really feeling uneasy about something. But when it comes upside down, it's being able to release that. Because you're able to take this time out for yourself to really meditate and contemplate, you're able to release that worry. And that worry is no longer preventing those sleepless nights. You're starting to release that sense of worry so that you can make this decision, because you're going to embark on some sort of new journey that is really going to bring about some things that you've really been setting your intentions for. You got number 8, the Strength card. Now, strength is you, Leo. You are the lion. You have an enormous amount of strength, inner strength and outward strength. As you can see, this beautiful angel here has the infinity sign over her head, meaning you are about infinite possibilities. You're able to create those because you are the Magician in the Mirror. And I know you can't see it because it's very hard to see, but there's a faint infinity sign as well over top of the Magician's head as well. So you are really starting to gain this strength, and your power, your inner power is very strong. And it's really going to help you as you move down that path of feeling that sense of indecision. You're going to really starting to feel like that the gateways are opening, and you're really able to understand why, first of all, everything is coming into being the way that it is, and that it's setting you setting you actually up for something that's extremely successful. And then you got the 3 of Pentacles. This is working like in a team. This is teamwork. This is collaboration. Some of you could be actually getting certificates or furthering your education to really master something that you're doing. You Could be taking up a new creative endeavor, a new project. You're working with a team. Now, you could be that leader of the team, or you could be like an apprentice. So it depends on what you're doing. But I really feel like you're taking the lead at this time. We are in the Aries season. Aries is very, very headstrong. They like to take control. They're very much about action and moving forward with their plans. And sometimes, again, with this total solar eclipse, this really marks a huge moment of growth for all signs. So there is lots of growth taking place. And it's really important for you to see that I really do believe you're gaining some new insight or some new skills that are really helping you master what it is that you do. Beautiful energy there. So now we're going to do the Keepers of the Earth and play. Let's find out what the angels would like to share. Spirit, angels, and guides. Okay. Wow. Well, you got the Queen of Wands energy. Leo, this is your energy. There is no doubt about it. Again, no gender. Queen of Wands is about taking action. And once we, again, go direct with Mercury after the 25th of April, you are going to be able to put all your plans into action. You have planned your strategies. You've been thinking about which directions you need to go. You are creating opportunities. You are closing out cycles, and you're moving forward with really great magical intentions. You are no longer going to feel indecisive because you are taking action. The Queen of Wands has a lot of charisma. She is really respected. She likes the nice things in life, and she's very determined. She has that sense of valor. She stands up for herself, and she stands up for the people that mean a lot to her as well, because she does have a nurturing energy. You are moving forward on the right path. You are not alone. And you are ready to have some fun. You're ready to have some excitement in your life. It's time for that now. Along with that beautiful card, you got number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. This is ruled by Jupiter, Sagittarius energy, also fiery energy. So Jupiter and the Wheel of Fortune is luck is turning in your favor. You are completing a cycle here. This is the 10. You've got a lot of numbers that come up to the number 10. So keep that in mind. You're going through some completed cycles and starting new beginnings. Definitely luck is on your side. All the fixed signs. So you, Leo, are a fixed sign as well. And really the Wheel of Fortune really shows that in this descriptional card. You are ready to move forward, and when you do, you need to know that there is a lot of expansion with this card. So you're expanding in new areas, and you are really moving along a path that's bringing you a lot of good luck and fortune. Beautiful energy. Okay, so now that we've got all of these, we're going to get your angel messages, and these are the messages that will tie the reading together for us. So spirit, angels, and guides. For the 5th to the 11th of April, what would you like to share with the beautiful sign Leo? You got quite a few cards right in that one bunch there. Let's see if there's anything else that would like to come out. Spirit, angels, and guides. And that is it. You got 2 right away. So number 16, Archangel Chamuel. There's a change in your life. We know that change is coming into your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. See, you're going to break free from the indecision. Break free from procrastination. You're not going to put things off anymore. You're going to wait until, again, after the 25th of April when things start to go direct. You are embracing the opportunities that change brings, because there is change happening. Unexpected changes, new paths, new beginnings, new opportunities. Luck is on your side. Change is inevitable, and it's coming. You've got victory twice. And you are really starting to close out a certain chapter and start something new. 5 of Michael. It says that the situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. So this has a lot to do with if you don't accept change and you continue to go down that path, that isn't necessarily going to serve you. So you have to accept that there's this beautiful change that's coming into being, something that's going to offer unexpected results. Release your attachment from the outcome, because you may have been thinking that an outcome was going to be a certain way, but now it's going in a different direction. And we've been talking about through your whole reading. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So be very positive, because this new path that you're going on, is going to open up some incredible doors for you. Again, remember, you've got that Wheel of Fortune on your side. Luck is changing. There's a lot of victory here in your reading and a lot of new opportunities, but you have to be willing to kind of release your fear, release what you think the outcome should be, and allow the change, allow that divine intervention to come into play. You know, allow your ancestors, your angels to stand beside you and help guide you down this path. Okay, this reading has gone quite far. So let's end your reading with your angel message and your numbers. Okay, you know what? I am going to take the one that flew out upright like this. So you got number 0707, awakening. So your angels encourage you to be strong in the face of adversity. The turbulent phase serves as an opportunity to expand your consciousness and achieve spiritual awakening. Release your grasp. The new perspective will bring you a deeper sense of peace and understanding. So you're going through a big awakening here because things are changing in your life. They're changing for the better. They're changing your direction, and you are going along a path that you have a lot of strength for. And I think you're going to see a lot of financial and a lot of prosperity and a lot of abundance emotionally as well. So remember, 0707. I also want you to really keep in mind number 10 and number 1. I think they're very important numbers. And along with number 8, there's a lot of numbers that are coming up for you, Leo. So however those resonate, please let me know. Please leave comments. I love to read them. I want to thank you very much, Leo, for all your love and support because it's really helping my channel grow, and I can't thank you enough. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing because it doesn't cost anything, and I appreciate the support. Until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.